Hello everybody and welcome back to How to Minecraft. Aha! We didn't die. Welcome to How to Minecraft. Why? Okay, I was gonna say, I don't think I hear game sounds. I'm freaking out. We are here at the creeper farm, which we made last episode. And I haven't had as much time as I thought that I would to AFK, but we already have, look at that, a stack and a half. And I have really been AFKing for like 5 minutes, like no time at all, which is fantastic. There's something I've been wanting to do in this world almost since the beginning. And some of you may remember my video that I did in this world about how to break bedrock. And one of the reasons I wanted to make that video was because it harkens back to the start of my channel. I think it was actually like 2 years after I was making videos. I'd been making videos for a long time. Can't quite remember the timeline nowadays, but the How to Break Bedrock video did super great for my channel. And then the other video that did really great for my channel, which still gets popular today, is how to make a map wall. And I want to update that. We're in 1.16. That video was made in like 1.11, 1.8. I don't remember. It was super old. And I want to remake the video about how to make a map wall in Minecraft. So today we are going to make a big, gigantic map wall for our land. And we'll get a great overview of everything. You know, we'll be able to see the farm from top down, the villager prison, all the new, you know, farm, like auto farms and grinders and stuff. So I'll be able to see all of that with a map wall, and that is what I want. I think that the best location for this map wall is in this house on this wall, because it is not being used very much right now. And I think that will allow us a really, really nice canvas. The other place maybe is down here. Maybe this would be a cool map wall area, and I can actually expand it, and it'd be like, whoa, a secret map room. Almost, it reminds me of like, I don't know, like a war room for the government or something. Like, oh, we got a big map down here. So it's somewhere in this house is where I want the map wall to be. Now let's talk about some of the things that we need in order to pull this off. And it's a fairly simple thing to do in your world, but we need first item frames, and that requires that we have leather. Luckily, we already have a cow farm, or, you know, if you don't have a cow farm, hopefully there's cows around. And then you just need sticks to finish out those item frames. Then we need maps, and we need a lot of blank maps. These empty maps here are the thing that we need. Now, if you want to make your own maps, it is a pretty simple recipe. You're going to need at least 1 gunpowder and 4 iron, and that will make a compass. And then you take that compass, which I already have one in my inventory, and you surround it with paper, and that will get you a single map. So that means for every map, you need 4 iron, a redstone, and let me think of the math, 8 paper. And I already have a ton. I mean, I don't know why I have, or there's some compasses. I have all these compasses. I have so many compasses. But there's another option to get maps, and that is with a cartographer. The cartographer has this, wait, yeah, okay. I was making sure, I was like, wait, doesn't the librarian? But no, he has a monocle. And he this is his little block, but you can see that I can buy an empty map from him for 7 emeralds, which in villager speak, that's actually not a lot of emeralds. Like, I mean, you could spend like a stack of emeralds just to get like a single enchanted book. So that is actually not that many emeralds. Once you actually have an empty map in your inventory, it won't look like a fancy map. You actually have to click it and activate it, and then bam, there we go, we have the map. You can see down here in the corner, it hasn't completely filled out this map because my player is so high up in this corner. And so we'll actually have to walk over there to fill in that bottom corner. You can kind of see it getting filled in there. I may turn view bobbing off. There we go. Okay, that's easier, but it got filled in. It's all painted up. Now that I have this one map, I'm going to demonstrate how to stick it onto a wall with an item frame. And in order to do that, you need leather and sticks, like I mentioned before. But if you don't have a lot of sticks and you have a lot of bamboo like me, 2 bamboo equals 1 stick. So you can just like run through all your bamboo by creating tons of sticks with it, which is what I'm gonna do here. Okay, let's make the item frames. Here, I'll just boop and boop and boop, and I'll just make a ton of item frames. This is way more item frames than I need, but that's totally fine. Then you'd stick an item frame on the wall, take the map that is all filled in, and stick that on the wall, and then there you go. Now you have the start of your map wall, and you can see right there that is where this item frame on the wall is located. Then we can take this map and use it to map out all of the area. So remember, if you want to make a map in a specific area, you have to click an empty map in that area, and then it will make the map. But if you already have a map like this made and you click it again, guess what? Boop. You're gonna get the same map because you're standing in the same area. So we want to make sure that our little white dot is moved to a new location, and then we'll click it again and we'll get that new location of the map. And map can have scale. So if you wanted to scale your map out so it would be zoomed out and you would see even more on a map, and you were going to try to tile them like I'm eventually going to do, then I would suggest scaling them first before you do this, because in our next step, you're going to want to make sure that you know exactly where the border of your map is. Eventually, what we are going to want to do is have this whole map wall made out so that it includes all of the map tiles. And as you can see, these are a duplication. And so what we need to do is go up into this area and then create a map. But it can get really confusing, and it literally becomes a puzzle if you don't keep track of where you are on your map area, because believe me, it gets very, very easy to forget what is going on with your map. So I think I'm going to make a map this large, which means that it is 3 tall and 5 across. So what I'm purposely going to do is that actually works out well because I have an inventory that's 3 tall and I can make space 5 across. There we go. I just did it. So 3 tall, 5 across. And that way I can really keep track of what is going on with each map and make sure that I don't lose track of where a map should go. I also know that this map right here, the first one that I made, is going to be in the center. So I'm going to pop that one out, and then I'm going to place it into the center. So now I can keep track. This is basically like a, I don't know, like an icon of, it's like a summary of what's going to go up here on the wall eventually. So let me grab this map now. I'm going to head up above and I'm going to sleep to make it day, because I don't want to deal with this at night. Okie dokie. So we're going to wait until our little dot gets up into this new space, and it changes from an arrow into an actual dot to kind of indicate you have gone off of the map. You're off the reservation. So I know that I went north, so I'm going to put this map back, grab this map. It's technically an empty map. You can technically do any map, but I'll do this just to kind of keep track, and I can click it. And there we go. Now this one is made. Now I want to make sure that I fill it all the way in, and so that top corner is now filled all the way in. Now let's head over here and get off the map on this side. There we go. Now we're off. I can place this here, and this map should be boop, 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 a new map, and you can see it's really not like filled in, whoops, over here in this corner, so we'll have to walk a little bit over there to get it to fill in. Okay, that is all filled in. I guess I'll just keep going this way because I know, based off of my little tiling technique, that I'm eventually gonna click over here into this map, and of course, I have elytra. So I could make this very, very simple by just elytraing over here, and now I definitely am off of this map. I don't want to go too far with my elytra, because then I might accidentally go into the next tile, which I don't want to do. But there we go. I think that that is all good. Now I'm going to head south, and we are just off the map right now. So I can put this one back, and now I know that I'm here. So it can get very confusing very quickly if you don't use this technique that I'm using, which is keeping track of where you've been inside of your own inventory. I mean, it seriously becomes an absolute puzzle of like, what was I doing? Where was I going? And so now I could either keep going because I need one more tile down here, which which I think is what I'm going to do here because I don't want to come back this direction. Or I could take it back to technically the right-hand side of this map. Okay, falling off the edge over here. There we go. So I can put this one over. And there we go. And I'm just going to keep doing this. You guys don't really need to see all of the tedium. So I'm just going to keep doing this until we are all finished. Okay, I have finished my last map and can head home. And I didn't realize how excited I was going to be about this because it got a lot more area than I expected. Like, a lot more landmarks are actually included in this map than I expected. So now we need to put the top layer down, and that'll be these right here. So what I'm going to do is get rid of my inventory up here so that, oops, back here, so that I can move them down here. There we go. In order so that I don't have a puzzle to deal with. Oops, missed. There we go. 1, 2, 3, and you can see how they they should perfectly line up. That and that. Wait, something's wrong here. I screwed up. Oh no, don't worry, you've probably screwed up too at some point in your life. That was morbid. Okay, what happened? Okie dokie. So we kind of have I'm confused. This all looks good. And I think that I must have missed a tile when I was headed this way. So let me just see if this goes here. It does. And this goes here, which it looks like it does. Yeah, that looks weird right there, but that's not even part of that map. So yeah, so those connect. So I'm missing these 2 tiles by accident. Whoops. So we are going to make something that will make my life easier, which is a cartography table. So with this cartography table, we can manage our maps. So we can take the maps that we have and duplicate them, change them around. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this map right here. That's the lower map, and I'm going to duplicate it. So we'll put it in there with a blank map, and now we're going to get 2 of them. And it being duplicated is better than just making another map in that same location, because if we update our duplicated map, which is right here, I'm also going to get rid of these 2 maps because those ones keep going off to this edge. And then I'm going to do the same thing with the top one. But now that they are duplicated, if I update the information on one of them, the other one will also be updated. And then I'm gonna have to go get some more maps from my cartography friend over here. So now that I have these maps, okay, and there we go, a duplication of them, I'll head back over here and make another map, boop, that didn't exist. So I need to kind of keep these in line so I don't make a map again. And there we go. This should be correct, I hope. Yep, there we go. Now we actually have the creeper farm. There. This doesn't look right again. Wait a second. What is this? That's a duplication of that one. What? Oh no, I screwed up big time. There we go. Oh, apparently wait a second. I'm confused. Okay, so that is there. Wait, we have 2. What did I do? Did I duplicate the same map over and over again? I did. Okay, so we have a whole bunch of same map. I really screwed up. Well, we have this one finished, but I am not done with my maps because I would like to make this a little bit better to understand when I am just looking at it. And I think the easiest way to do that is to add labels, and labels are incredible and awesome. In order to do that, I'm going to want to make sure that I have every single map up here on this wall duplicated. So we're going to pull it down, duplicate it, and then put it back where it goes. So that is that corner. So I'm going to make sure to put it in my inventory where it belongs so we don't screw anything up again. By the way, maps do have an ID. So this is ID 17. This is the one that I accidentally duplicated 3 times. So I'm not going to make a clone of that because I already had a clone of that. But the ID can help you determine which map is which. And also, if you're really smart and you want to go in a specific order, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that ID number can help you determine where the map should go on your wall if you plan ahead. I already had some maps made, and I wasn't really going to worry about it because I wanted to just move in an efficient way. But keep that in mind as a good technique to use. Okay, so we are finished duplicating the maps. So I want labels on this map, and I think that I want them one for the base. So maybe I'll put like base right there at that big building. I want one for my villager prison, and I think I want one for the swamp over here because that's a really cool thing to keep in mind. And then over here, this is my 0-0 portal. So I want that as well. So those 4 labels are going to be made with banners. I can use my glorious sheep farm here to make those banners in whatever color I want. I think the base should be red, so we'll grab a whole bunch of red. I think the 0-0 portal, maybe that should be purple, because it's well, that's not purple. There we go, purple, because that's the portal color. Swamp should totally be a lime green, and then what was the other thing I wanted to do? Oh, the prison. Oh, that should be orange. Totally orange. There we go. So now that we have our 4 colors, let's go get some sticks and make some banners. Orange banner, boo-boo. Lime green banner, purple banner, and the red banner. Now that we have the banners, we need to name them in an anvil. So the red banner is going to be the base. So you'll just name it base, and it'll have the name of base. This will be the villager prison, swamp, 0-0 nether portal. Now, you take this banner and you put it down in the world. And it does not have to be, like, visible to the sky or anything. So if I want to, I can hide it, which is what I think I want to do. Because I don't really care for this banner, like, you know, chilling out here all the time. So we're going to stick that right there. I happen to know that the map that this includes is that center one. So here we are. I take the map, it's hard to see, but you take it and you click it to that banner, and there you go. Now you have a label on your map. Then put the dirt back, and that label is still there, which is way cool. For the villager prison, we'll set this banner under here, just because, you know, I don't know, just because. And this is not the map we are on. We need to, I think, go to this map. Yeah, oh my god, oh, barely. Oh my gosh, this is like, I'm almost not on this one. I don't know if this is, oh, it didn't, nope, I'm on the other one, okay. We are right on the edge, holy moly, boop. No? Hello? Okay, we might want to move this one so it shows up. Okay, we're gonna put it on this side, and I think that will, there it is, villager prison. It's so tiny down there, oh my gosh. Okay, but it's there. Next, let's head to that portal, which is way over here. And I don't know where to put this thing. Put it right there. Why not? Now I need to remember where is this one? There we are. Okay. Bop. There we go. 0-0 another portal to the swamp, which is way over here. Now this one doesn't really have a great entrance, but I kind of have this weird boat path that I used for boating. I don't remember why I have this boat path, but I like it. So we're going to stick this banner right here. I think it was in this bottom corner. If you ever have, oh, it is, hooray. There we go. There's the swamp. And if you ever have a hard time, like, figuring out which map you're on, remember that you still have this dot down here. So I know, okay, it's a map that's below this one in my map wall. So that might help you. So let's head back to the base and see if the maps have been updated. And because these are cloned maps, not a recreation of the same map, because we use a cartography table to clone the map, they should automatically be updated with the new information, and they are. So there you go. So you see the base, the villager prison, the 0-0 nether portal, and the swamp over there. So you actually have some labels on our map. And these don't take up that much room. I was thinking that maybe they would take up a ton of room. Maybe I should add even more, like the creeper farm up there. That would be nice. Maybe Fish Fox's pen. That's right there. So we could add a ton of labels onto this map. I'm going to stop here for right now, but that is absolutely awesome. One more thing is, because this is in this very perfect situation in my inventory, I'm going to put down a new chest and transfer everything into this next chest, just like how it is showing up in my inventory right now, so we don't lose our place with where the maps are. So if I ever want to update these later, I can just go back and update this. And if I want to expand below, which I think I might want to do, I'll go ahead and add another double chest right now, and that way we have even more room to expand below this map. But there we go. That is our new fantastic updated map wall with all the labels of the various things around my base. I hope this also helps people kind of understand a little bit better about my world and where everything is laid out. Like every time I go to the swamp, I go over there. That's a big old jungle over there. I guess I have a forest past the villager prison. Is that, I mean, I don't even, is that a birch forest? What type of forest is that? Is that just a, oh, it's a taiga or a spruce forest. There you go. So I hope that that helps everybody kind of understand a little bit more about my world. Thank you so much for watching this episode of How to Minecraft. If you enjoyed it, please give this video a big old thumbs up. Also, make sure you subscribe for future videos, tips, tricks, tutorials, and spotlights here on OMG Craft. If you want to directly support me, you can click the join button to find out more. You get access to a server to play on with me. You get access to vlogs. You get access to early videos, tons of stuff. And then also you can support by buying merchandise at helloomg.com. That is HELLOOMG.com. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.